I'm finishing my basement, and today I wanted to talk about some issues that I found out while finishing the under the stairs area. One of the issues was that I saw there are two end studs on this wall on the left hand side of the wall, and there are three end studs on the right hand side of the wall. And I just wanted to make sure that when I'm installing a door frame, that the door frame is perfectly plumb on the left side as well as the right hand side. But because there is one extra stud here, I wanted to make sure that the right hand side of the wall is not a little bit longer than the left hand side. And if I try to align the door frame towards the end of both sides, and if the right hand side was longer, then the door will be tilted and misaligned. So to prove my hypothesis, I started with a laser to find out whether that's true. So I basically, as you can see, I started laser line from this corner of the left hand side of the wall and make sure this line is going exactly along the length of the left wall, and then the perpendicular line to see where it drops on the right hand side wall. And from here it's very clear that the laser line is actually dropping on the end of the second stud right here, and this stud is basically out of alignment, hence it looks like it's an extra stud. And then to further prove this, I wanted to make sure I go ahead and measure the length of the left hand side wall and the right hand side wall to make sure they're same. But however, the left hand side wall was basically 1.5 inches shorter than the right hand side wall. And guess what? The 1.5 inches difference is this one extra stud. So clearly this stud is extra. Secondly, I also wanted to find out to make sure that removing that stud is not going to cause any structural integrity issue. In order to do that, I just visibly verified whether it is carrying any load. Clearly, it should have same amount of load on the left hand side as well as the right hand side. And the top plates for the stairs basically are the same size on the left as well as the right hand side. This extra stud was probably put on just to compensate for the extra length of the bottom plate of the right hand side wall. That was probably cut 1.5 inches longer, which is very clear from my measurements. So in this case, this stud is definitely not necessary. I'm going to remove that for the length of this wall right here, and then make sure my door is aligned from the middle stud right there, to avoid any alignment issues on the door. So just wanted to share that because this could happen to anyone when you get an unfinished basement from the builders. We all know how fast they move on. Again, in this case, they haven't done a mistake in terms of reducing any structural integrity. This is just an extra piece of stud, and it probably just gives extra strength if not. The only thing in this particular case is that stud doesn't seem to be required. So I'll go ahead and remove that.